أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم اقرأ باسم ربك الذي خلق خلق الإنسان من علق اقرأ وربك الأكرم الذي علم بالقلم علم الإنسان ما لم يعلم. In the name of Allah, the most gracious, most merciful. Read in the name of your Lord who created man from a clinging substance. Recite, and your Lord is the most generous, who taught by the pen, taught man that he knew not. Sadaqallahu al-Azim.
James chapter 1 verse 12. Happy is the person who remains faithful under trials, because when he succeeds in passing those tests, he will receive as a reward the life which God has promised to those who love him. Proverbs chapter 18 verse 15. The heart of the discerning acquires knowledge, for the ears of the wise seek it out. Proverbs chapter 2 verse 6. For the Lord gives wisdom, from his mouth comes knowledge and understanding. Anyone who meets a testing challenge head on and manages to strike it out is mighty fortunate. For such persons loyally in love with God, the reward is life and more life. Wise men and women are always learning, always listening for fresh insights. And here's why. God gives out wisdom free, is plain spoken in knowledge and understanding.
Good morning and Assalamu Alaikum. Hope you and your loved ones are safe during this pandemic. I warmly welcome each one of you to this virtual closing ceremony of Early Childhood Care and Education 2019-2020 Certificate Program. Thank you for joining us today and reminding us that we can stay together while being apart. This ceremony may not allow us to physically congratulate each other, take group photos, a lot of selfies, nor have yummy refreshment. Yet, Technology has given us the gift to celebrate this distant joy. We realize that children are our future, but now is the time to reflect on what kind of future do we want for them? What support can we, as early childhood educators, provide to those young growing minds? Early childhood educators play such an important role in a child's development. They stimulate young creative intellects, reveal the pleasure for learning, building upon the foundation for lifelong success. To support educators in achieving their ultimate goal of upbringing healthy, confident, and capable children, participants were enlightened with opportunities to explore diverse fundamentals of early years through innovative pedagogies and experiences shared by individuals. Journey of learning is never ending. No one can be perfect. You may encounter hurdles for applying new knowledge, you may make mistakes, you may find it difficult and even want to give up. But be courageous. Do not hesitate. Learn from the experiences and try again and again and again till you get the desired outcome with resilience and grit to succeed. It is also time to share your learnings with people around you. If you see a parent or a teacher struggling to control their child during play or scratching head to figure out how to save cost of buying expensive learning materials, reach out your helping hand to them. Discuss routines, organized play, and various innovative ways to use recycled materials in creating interesting learning resources. The world needs helpers, so be one. I want to leave you with a story extracted from the book The Star Thrower by Lauren Isley. There was a man who had a habit of walking on the beach every morning. As he looked down the shoreline, he saw a human figure moving like a dancer. He smiled to himself to think of someone who would dance to the day. So he began to walk faster to catch up. As he got closer, he saw that it was a young woman, and she wasn't dancing, but was reaching down the shore, picking something up, and very gently throwing it into the ocean. As he got closer, he called out, "Good morning, what are you doing?" The young woman paused, looked up, and replied, "Throwing starfish into the ocean." "Why are you throwing starfish into the ocean?" the man asked. "Because the sun is up and the tide is going out. And if I don't throw them in, they'll die." "But young lady, you don't realize that there are miles and miles of beach and starfish all along it. You can't possibly make a difference." The young woman listened politely, then she bent down, picked up another starfish, and threw it into the sea, past the breaking waves, and said, "I made a difference for that one." After completion of the ECCE course, you have the responsibility and the opportunity to make a difference to your own lives, to the lives of those around you, and the lives of children whom you work with. Congratulations and good luck. NDIE is proud of each and every one of you. Thank you.
It is a privilege to share my thoughts at NDIE's first ever online closing ceremony for the ECC batch 2019-2020. My appreciation for the 21 participants who gave us the opportunity to update and fine-tune their ECC knowledge and skills for 6 months. We hope that this learning has not only reconceptualized your thinking about early years, but more importantly, that you will strive to implement this learning in your classrooms and possibly in your family and friend circles. The early years are a crucial period in children's lives, which calls for awareness and a deeper understanding of how to bring out the best in every child for maximizing his/her potential. Bob Talbot wisely observed that teaching kids to count is fine, but teaching them what counts is best. Therefore, let's not be satisfied with merely applying the knowledge gained of young children to classroom settings, but think of various ways to innovate and cultivate in children good practices, as well as open up our ECC practices to colleagues so that learning unfolds as a collaborative process. Sincere gratitude to the guest of honor for kindly making time to participate in this virtual event and share words of appreciation, encouragement, and congratulations for your collective success. NDIE support staff, one and all, deserve much appreciation for overseeing the course logistics that involve admission and selection of the participants, providing refreshments every Saturday, and performing housekeeping tasks over a period of 6 months. A course that spans several months needs an anchor that serves to hold it together, help it run smoothly, deal with any emerging issues, and ensure that overall course quality is maintained. At NDIE, there is one person who met these expectations and more, the ECCE Coordinator, Anisa Rehan. Finally, this online ECC closing ceremony, another first for NDIE, was made possible through the committed and collaborative efforts of Anisa and the 21 early year practitioners who helped tirelessly in planning, compiling, and making this event a virtual reality. So while you may be thrilled at receiving your certificates in early childhood care and education, I prefer to think of each of you as champions in early childhood care and education. As the educator Rita Pearson says, every child deserves a champion, an adult who will never give up on them, who understands the power of connection and insists they become the best they can possibly be. To us, you are NDIE's ECC current champions. So go out there, connect with children, and change them for the best that they have to offer. Thank you.
The Notre Dame Institute of Education Leadership, faculty, students, and the Early Childhood Care and Education graduating class. Good morning. My name is Dr. Sadruddin Pardhan. I am associated with Aga Khan University and I work as a special advisor to the provost of the university. I am also Professor Emeritus at the university. My association with Notre Dame Institute of Education goes back to its inception. I've always been very impressed with the simplicity with which the institution has developed and the emphasis it has on high quality education. About a year ago, participants from a similar program graduated in a ceremony held at the institute. It was a very colorful ceremony, but of course times have changed. We are now living in new realities, and thus we have a first in that we are going to have an online graduation ceremony. I was pleased to learn from the faculty that the group that is graduating was very energetic. It had 21 participants, and they believe in teamwork and are very, very enthusiastic. Congratulations. I think this is an area that really needs a lot of people, and I'm sure that your addition to the teaching fraternity will be excellent. Early childhood education is a very important area which I feel needs more attention and more investment. Early years are the period when the child starts forming his or her character and needs a lot of care and nurturing. As Frederick Douglass says, it is easier to build strong children than to repair broken adults. I hope the graduates will continue their efforts to enhance their work and improve their qualifications in the area of early childhood education. I hope also that NDIE will continue offering more programs related to early childhood education because that is the need of the time. You will notice that in my background, where I am sitting, there is a lot of ECD material because in my household, ECD is a very important area. Once again, ladies and gentlemen, I would like to congratulate the graduating class. I hope you have a very, very successful career. Thank you very much.
I now present to you the Notre Institute of Education Certificate in ECCE Class of 2020. Anam Francis, Ayman Kamran, Cheryl Cecilia D'Souza, Iram Rafiq, Farah Naz Shahid, Farida Amir, Hajra Humayun, Hina Ismail, Huma Khan, Ikra Ayub, Jennifer Gunny, Muriel Felix, Nabila David, Patricia E. Fernandez, Sakina Juzar, Salona Michael, Sangeeta Fakhirji, Shaliza Heather, Sumaira Noreen, Timur Samson, Ume Amara Rizwan,
In his childhood, nobody could predict that Albert Einstein would grow up to become a genius of the scientific world. His language development was delayed, worrying his parents to the point of consulting a doctor. His family learned he would never be able to learn anything at all. So how did this child go from potential developmental delays to becoming, well, Einstein? Well, we all know how Einstein ended up. But how do you think if he had such a slow start? Part of the answer to the question is symbolized in two gifts that Einstein received from each of his parents when he was 5 years old. When Einstein was in bed all day from an illness, his father gave him a compass. For Einstein, it was a mysterious device that sparked his curiosity in science. Soon after, Einstein's mother, who was a talented pianist, gave Einstein a violin. These two gifts challenged Einstein's brain in distinctive ways at just the right time. Children's brains develop at a much faster rate than that of an adult. Consequently, children's experiences in this phase have lasting effects on their development. This provides a prime opportunity to lay the foundation for holistic development in children. In my ventures for professional development, I joined the ECCE program at NDIE, where I explored why early childhood care and education is considered to be the most crucial educational years in a child's learning journey. It is during these early years that a child develops all the key elements of emotional intelligence and life skills, confidence, self-control, communication skills, and teamwork. As explained by Daniel Siegel and Tina Payne Bryson in their book, The Whole Brain Child, a child with quality early childhood care and education will be able to not only practice labeling their own emotions, but will also be able to consider the feelings of others in their surroundings and empathize with them. Early years are also critical for the acquisition of learning concepts, skills, and attitudes that lay the foundation for lifelong learning. These include the acquisition of language, motor skills, basic numeracy skills, awareness of the environment around them, their own health, hygiene, and safety. Before joining this course, my idea of early childhood care and education was merely that it provides the basic concepts of a child in order to transition to a primary school, that it's merely a preparatory school to teach a toddler the mannerisms they need to follow in a regular school. However, by the time the course came to an end, my perception was flipped on its head. I had come to an awareness that ECCE does not just involve the most crucial years of a child's learning, but also a successful early years program can determine the future of an entire nation's educational progress. After all, these are the years which set the course for an individual's learning journey and hence the nation's. My line of work requires me to publish and compose textbooks. Making textbooks for such young learners is a very challenging task. Becoming a part of this course enhanced my learning about psychology of young learners and hence made it easier at my workplace. Learning becomes much more fun when you have an opportunity to learn from combined and unique experiences of your class fellows coming from diverse backgrounds. Getting to know each other as people and motivating each other in a conducive learning environment ensures that we value each other and help each other grow individually and collectively. I indeed enjoyed being in such a space created by our facilitators, a space in which we feel respected and appreciated. When every child is valued, it ensures the growth of their qualities, and so it is also true for adults. During the 6-month course, we have not only explored the subject matter of ECCE, but also have learned from each other's experiences as individuals during our collaborations.
I'm going to let them paint their imaginary worlds and help them develop sensitivity in their hearts. Sensitivity about being inclusive, sensitivity about being caring and respecting, sensitivity about our blessings, sensitivity about all the nonchalant things that one experiences in their lives.
If my kids encounter any problem while they are learning, I'm going to try my best to inspire them. I'll empathize with them in their significant little achievements. For their little innocent mistakes, I'll guide them with utmost patience. And I never let go of their hands during the whole process of growing up.
I'm going to help protect the rights of my child. I'm going to make sure the environment of their growth not only conducive, let every individual grow.
This is the time to be slow, to get to know what the child actually desires, to let the child grow as per their needs. Try as best as you can not to let the child be filled like an empty vessel, not to hurt their sentiments, to be sensitive towards their individuality to grow, to not let their lit eye be hesitant in shining as if reflecting the love for helping their growth in this world.
If you remain generous, your child will learn good, and you will find your child's feet leaving an impression like a fresh pasture on a spring day, where the air will be constructive and your child will be hopeful for a whole new process to begin.
I educate and don't hesitate the minds of my students to stimulate. So sit up straight while I demonstrate, because I'm ready to inspire and motivate.
Every day I greet my children with a smile upon my face, though the paperwork the night before seemed like a grueling race.
Money is not my motivation. It's the love for what I do. I live that special calling to which I always stay true.
My students are my dedication. Devotion is to them, to me, each child, unique and special, a beautiful little gem.
Some days are just demanding, and frustration takes its course. But when I see those little faces, their inspiration gives me force.
Each day when I'm in my classroom reminds me why I'm there, making differences in children's life with whom my heart I share. There's a special pride in teachers and a love for what we do, and appreciation is always shared between those little lives and you.
Don't rush, slow touch, brown and white. Like I go country, grab and buy. We can go bust, eye for eye. We can lose trust. White rum, fizzy pop. Where you they go, we they go up. Catch my vibe, let me go off. Blam the trash, man it's so tough.
Alright, yo, put the belly on the body, make a catch. Seen her watch, now she wanna give crutch. Boy got peas, now she hopping in the pod. Man, a real life sugar gal, and my forget what. When she want dark, told her meet me at the top. Switching lanes the other day, I seen her waiting for a bus. Maybe this a Moncler sweater, diesel denim. Buy another one, my pockets fat like heather. Neck froze like I don't know no better. Benzo truck, white seats and they leather. Go broke never, on my grind. She make it clap like I'm Busta Rhymes. I got the juice, the sauce and all them things. I blammed her twice a night with all my bling. Big Benz, I drive, I brought that thing. Any girl you want, they want my thing.
Don't rush, slow touch, brown and white. Like I go country, grab and buy. We can go bust, eye for eye. We can lose trust. White rum, fizzy pop. Where you they go, we they go up. Catch my vibe, let me go off. Blam the drive, man it's so tough. Flood my eyes, make a whole blush. Back of the tour bus, getting cool up. D-square, got on de-stress. Got a hand wash, new racks with the old Nikes in the shoebox. Keep my stripes, no cuss. Pull up in a new plate, then she might just. She went tryna move bait when her eyes locked. New tints on a coupe, that's a head loss. Off my whites, right my wrongs. Gucci my mum, while you to do your thumbs. Count my sums, this is gonna get long. Love my green, I'm tryna get strong. Tryna get on, where I'm from, it's on. Yes, man don't take no dumb threats. They see funds, they hop fence. We been up, not up. Next. Don't rush, slow touch, brown and white. Like I go country, grab and buy. We can go bust, eye for eye. We can lose trust. White rum, fizzy pop. Where you they go, we they go up. Catch my vibe, let me go off. Blam the drive, man it's so tough.
And introduce him, the one and only. Big truck, no clutch, wrist rolls, don't touch. French Siri, I'm so drunk, cause I can't drink and drive with my chauffeur.
The title Shrinking Violet goes to Anam Francis. The title Avid Reader goes to Ayman Kamran. The title Caring Classmate
goes to Cheryl Cecilia D'Souza. The title Good Citizen goes to Iram Rafiq. The title Outstanding Narrator goes to Farah Naz Shahid.
The title Most Reliable goes to Farida Amir. The title Bunsen Burner goes to Hajra Humayun. The title Excellent Note Taker goes to Hina Ismail. The title Sincere Worker goes to Huma Khan. The title Most Curious goes to Ikra Ayub.
The title Ready Rationalist goes to Jennifer Gunny. The title Silent Beauty goes to Muriel Felix. The title Future Rockstar goes to Nabila David. The title Wondrous Writer goes to Patricia E. Fernandez. The title Technology Expert goes to Sakina Juzer. The title Quiet Conqueror goes to Salona Michael.
The title Most Dedicated goes to Sangeeta Fakirji. The title Adventure Seeker goes to Shaliza Heather. The title Bristling Star goes to Sumaira Noreen. The title Selfie Expert goes to Timur Simpson. The title DIY Diva goes to Umme Amara Rizwan.
It was very good experience to be with you all. Thank you so much for everything. Thank you, NDIE.
Thank you for giving me a chance to be a part of this enriching experience. I wish NDIE the best of luck in their future and hope that they continue providing excellence in professional development.
I just want to say thank you.
Thank you so much, ECC, for such a positive environment and make me perfect teacher.
Notre provided me a great environment where I learned without tension and pressure. Thank you, Notre, to be the part of my journey.
Hi everyone. Thank you very much ECC and my MSB Institute to give me a chance to prove myself. Miss you everyone. Keep in touch. Bye bye.
Thank you to everyone at Notre Dame for an amazing experience. I enjoyed the course thoroughly, and my facilitators and my instructors were highly supportive. I am really going to miss my time at Notre Dame, and I hope to come back soon. Thank you.
Thank you for the incredible memories that we made together. I'll definitely miss you guys.
Hi everyone, I want to say thank you, love you, and wish you all the best. Bye.
Thank you, NDI. You made me want to learn more and understand my students. Thank you very much.
Thank you, NDI, and everyone in our team for such a cooperative atmosphere and especially giving us a good change in our teaching ways.
Thank you so much for everything you have done for us.
Thanks for giving me those memorable moments which we had spent together. Thank you.
Thank you to all the staff and teachers of the NDIE. It was a great experience. I will miss you all. Love you.
Thank you, ECC, for showing us new and better way to teach and understand a child.
Thank you, ECCE, for giving us wings to fly and explore more. Thank you so much.
ધન્યવાદ ECC અમને ટીચિંગના એટલા નવા ને સારા મેથડ્સ બતાવવાના સારું ઘણું સારું એક્સપિરિયન્સ રહ્યું ઘણું ધન્યવાદ.
I thank you for a wonderful experience.
Just want to say thank you to all my dear friends for all the encouragement, help and support. You are really special to me. Thank you.
Hello everyone, I'm very thankful to NDIE to giving me this opportunity that I have worked with ECC family. It was a very amazing experience working with them, and I miss my ECC family.
This is a sweet ending to a new beginning. Thank you, NDIE.